With that, it's back to Antiqua. Which, it's easy enough to find, what with a giant desert. We're gonna start by going to Nobilia Marketplace, though. And we're back to the Sacred Doggo. Speaking of which, I used to protect the Sacred Dog statue. Now I protect this big hole. There are worse jobs than mine. What are you smelling there? Keeps just gravitating back to this area, but nothing. Weird. Anyway, we need to head toward the north. And into the palace. Hey there, Horace. By gum, it's my young friends Joel and Mike. I'm afraid I have unpleasant news to share with you. Tiny has set himself up as leader of the Oglins in the depths of the pyramid. I fear the power has gone to his head. Should you try to talk some sense into him, be very careful. I discovered a spell in the palace library that may help you. It requires 1 limestone and 2 parts bone. And so we get Barrier, which shields target hero. From what I've read, it does way more than that. By shielding you, that means it makes you completely invincible. And apparently it also heals you a bit. So, this spell is maybe brokenly good? I've had conflicting reports on whether or not it's permanently missable, though. Gonna go ahead and get rid of both firepower and explosion because we do need to equip something else. We're gonna take Barrier, but we also need Levitate once again. Thanks for the help. We'll be careful. But yeah, I've read that you have to come here before going to confront Tiny to get that spell. But I also don't know if you, have to come here to make Tiny even available to go after. So I don't know if it's forced story progression or what. Now, one thing I do need to check. Okay, I have plenty of mud peppers. I have 9 casts of it. I should be okay. Unfortunately, there's not a landing area, super close to where the pyramid is. We're still going to have to go on foot a bit of the way, but we can land here. At any rate, if there... As I was going to say, if there is a closer landing spot, I don't remember there being one. As long as we're in the air again, I'll go check. Because, I think this would be the campsite area, and yeah, I'm not seeing any fire pits around there. It's so easy to accidentally get back on the Windwalker. Okay, giving this thing a wide berth. There, we've managed to escape the mode of transportation. You get back here. Right. Unfortunately, our way across, we need to bring it across again. So, doggo time. There's something satisfying about being back amongst the spiders, and they can't do anything to me. It also just occurs to me that since it's a bug, it would have been hilarious if Coleoptera couldn't do anything to us either. I guess it's just too big to care about the insect incense. So, yes. We're back at the camp, and we need to find our way down into the dry riverbed, which we can do so on this side. It saves us from also having to re-equip Revealer to get back to the pyramid. So we need to actually go in here now. I showed a bit of this off previously, but now it's actually time to go to work here. The Oglins can be a bit troublesome just for how quick they are to stab you. Tiny must be around. This looks like one of his rocks. Yeah, we'll worry about that momentarily. We're gonna clear the side paths first. Also, like I was afraid, there is actually a glitch that can occur here if you came here early and messed with the gates. Apparently, it is possible to break this to where you cannot make progress if you came here earlier. So, yeah, that's why I made sure to use save states and not do that. I just had a feeling something could go wrong with that. Doing so makes it impossible to complete this dungeon, and thus you can't actually get the parts you need to repair the rocket, which apparently you can also fix by going and getting more gauges from that one gourd in Prehistoria or something. It's really weird. Yeah, I knew there was a secret passage around here somewhere. Herbal essence. And honey that we can't carry more of. But also a teleportation panel. Which just lets us get in here, and we can't carry any more pixie dust either. But yes, like I said, there are a lot of glitches in this particular area of the game, and it's very mixed as far as what they'll do. Like, some it sounds like they're fairly benign and could even be used for speedrunning goals, but others it sounds like it just completely soft-locks you. Because I've also read about an issue where sometimes you kind of want to make sure that you save before you take all the ingredients back to Tinker, because apparently sometimes he can count ingredients as the wrong ones, and it'll be fine. Other times he can count them as the wrong ones, and it means you're stuck. So, that's a problem. So now this side. Come on, just step up and give me delicious axe experience. Where are we on that, anyway? 232. Making good progress. And with the axe we can get through that. No problem. So another teleporter up there, and I guess we're going through it now. So says the Pharaoh. And a biscuit. More treats for Doggo. It's a shame you can only give him a treat if he gets knocked out. He deserves all the treats. Where's the pet doggo option? So yes, we couldn't have gotten through that barrier earlier at all. We need the Night Basher for that one. We can't carry more wings. But we get 3 parts ethanol. With that, we've done everything that we can on the side paths. Nothing really major there, just optional goodies to find. May as well since you're here. But with that, it's time to take the middle path. Except we can't. Lucky for us, Tiny brought his exercise equipment. This is why you absolutely need Levitate at this point. Don't go under the rock that I'm levitating. At this point, you stand on another switch, and have the doggo stand on the last one. With something on all 3, the final gate opens. Tiny has found a home here. Leave Tiny and Tiny's friends alone. Hoglins understand Tiny and Tiny feels at peace. Leave now, before Tiny must crush you. Sorry dude, you got something we need. So, this whole thing, it's a teleporter maze, and he's chucking Oglins at us. Apparently you can get through it fairly quickly, though, if you just keep going back through the teleporter you came from. Simple enough. Stop. Tiny gives up. Please don't hurt Tiny. Tiny lifts and Tiny throws, and Tiny speaks in the third person, but Tiny doesn't fight. Take the diamond eyes and go. Well, we got what we came for. Please stop gloating. Take the diamond eyes and go. Leave Tiny alone with his shame. So that's all there really is to this place. So with that, we have all the parts we need. As a precaution, since it's on the way, I am actually going to stop off at Blimp's place to save. I didn't have a problem with this as a kid, but I just don't trust my luck. I won't be surprised if something goes wrong with this. There's no reason why it should, but yeah, like I said, I have read a warning that apparently the diamond eyes can instead be counted as extra gauges somehow, and it can mess things up. So let's try to not have that happen. So, a quick visit up here. You and your dog are brave adventurers. I'm very proud of you. We can go ahead and get rid of Levitate, because I don't think we need that anymore. We'll go ahead and take Explosion back. Okay. Yes, I actually want to fly this time. Before we go back to Tinker, I think we can actually visit with Horus again now that we've dealt with the Tiny situation. Steer clear of the flying machine lest ye be vacuumed in. The news spread that you defeated Tiny. Too bad things had to end up that way. Yes, it's very sad. Tiny seemed very troubled and in need of therapy. Okay. Hopefully things work out for him. With that, it's back to Ebon Keep with us. And the hopes that nothing goes horribly, terribly wrong. Hi, Joel. Do you have the items that I need? I sure do. Gave away the gauge. Gave away the wheel. Gave away the diamond eyes. Very good indeed. Let's see here. I have to make sure the pieces are all in order. Now, if I adjust this knob and push this button and fiddle with this gizmo, I think we're ready to go. This is it, Joel. You're going to go where no one has gone before. We've actually been there before. Oh. Well, you've never been shot out of a turret with only a minimal chance of survival. That's true. Okay, let's go. "11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And we're off! Yes, what a ride! Tinker's ship worked great! Mike, what's happened? You're so... metallic. Like Toastzilla in Attack of the Appliance People. At least we'll be ready if attacked by bagel beasts or waffle weasels. Sorry, Mike, just kidding. Now I better start looking for Professor Ruffleberg. So, yes, we have a robot doggo. And his idle animation is indeed to make toast. It's pretty great. But this is where we're going to call it for now. We will start searching this area next time. So with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well. Who's the best robot doggo? Yes. And he can do that. Alright then.